beautiful ASMR addiction. I'm so happy that you have come to join me. I hope you're all feeling great. These are petals from a pine cone. Petals from a pine cone. I love those sounds. I took them off of these pine cones. They're just the little extra ones that are in the way. That's why they're here. But let me explain. If some of you saw my other video where I am putting together these oils for gifts, Christmas gifts, I am now going to try to wrap them special, but also, first let me show you how they turned out. Look at this one. This one's cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. I think they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. There was apple, orange, cinnamon. See, it's one thing just to throw some oil at somebody, but it's another thing, what if they don't have a diffuser? What if they don't have a burner? And so what I decided I was going to make them a homemade diffuser. And so what you would do is you take your pipette, or a small one in either way case, and you dip it into your bottle, and then you just squirt the oil right around the crown of the pine cone. This will absorb the oil and it will dissipate and cause fragrance in the air. So I thought I would put together little packages for them, and I'll show you first how I started. I went and hunted for pine cones in the forest, and I came across the most perfect pine cones in a campground that I found. Oh my word, look at this. Some are better than others. This one's the biggest, best one. But you can see that my husband put a screw through the bottom. I could have done it, but he really wanted to. And you just get your pine cone as flat as you can on the bottom, and so it'll sit flush on the board, and screw it right in there. So he uses the saw anyway because he's redoing our house and all. So he cut these for me, these squares, and the stain was already on them. So I thought, well, he was going to throw those away. I'm such a scavenger. So that's it. And then I took some little felt adhesive pads, stuck them on the bottom so that the screw does not cause imbalance, and also so it does not scratch your furniture. So when my relatives receive this gift, maybe I'll put a little instructional piece of paper in there. Maybe not. I'll just tell them. But it would be a cute addition to a gift, is to write your own instructions on how to use all this. But so what I want to do first, I'll show you. I went out and bought some kind of plastine sort of sleeves. They are bags, regular bags, real bags. And they open up flat here, kind of, sort of. There's some space down there, so I'll be able to put this in there, platformed, so to speak. Alright, but first, what I want to do is I want to kind of decorate the bottom of it first. See? And I want, there is a string stuck in there. Not gonna fight with it. I want the contents of the package to be all natural. Don't really want any reds and greens or anything in this, because that's more the theme of the gift. So I'm going to put some of these petals in the bottom of the bag too. See? I've got raffia. Just want to kind of cut into it and make small pieces, like straw, like an Easter basket, I guess, kind of. You know? So if I do this, then I'm making sort of a raffia straw. I want it to seem kind of natural. I guess I don't need very much. I'm making 3 bags, see, because I'm going to give 2 oils and 1 pine cone per person. Okay, so this I don't need. I'm probably just going to use this much. And it's actually not even necessary, but it's how I want to kind of decorate the bags a bit. Because this is like, it's not really organic, I can't claim that, but we take our first bag, right? Open that up, and I'm going to put about 1/3 of this in there since I have 3 bags. Okay. And a few pine cone petals. Okay. That's our bag decoration. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this pine cone in. Go. See? It's just gonna be like we found it on the forest floor or something. Okay? So we got that. Now, I have to decide, I think I've got one that's just apple and balsam fir. Apple and apple pie. So we got 3 apples. We want an apple in each one, and then a cinnamon in each one. Okay. So here's a cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and an apple balsam fir. Alright. I'm going to slip that down into the sides. Now this pine cone is bigger than the other pine cone, so I'm going to have a little bit more trouble with this one. But it fits because I have tested it. Get it past the one pine cone petal. They don't want to go down. I am going to try something different here. The big one has to go to one side. That's what has to happen. Alright. Can you see that? I don't like this one little guy sticking up there. Alright. There. Now, in each bag, I want to put a pipet. I don't like that this is so fakey fake. Ugh, so I'm not going to put it in. I am going to trust and hope. Let's see. That if I put lots of padding around it, that it's going to be okay. It's up against some glass. I better not do it quite that way. Let's put a little bit of this in here. Nope, that's not going to work. It looks like I don't have any choice. I'm going to have to put this in there. I don't trust it any other way. I just don't. So put that way down in there. So much for having it become all natural, but I just don't have any way to wrap that and keep it safe. So here's what we're going to do. Let me just put together the other bags before I go on to sealing it. I'm not ready to seal it yet. Right. Okay. Let's do the second one. Put in some raffia. And then we want some pine cone petals. Okay. Now, let's put in this pine cone. You know what? I think I'm going to have to put the oils in on one side on both of them. It just seems to land that way more naturally. So here's apple, orange, cinnamon. And here's cinnamon and cedar. Okay. Down to the side, squish them down, okay. There we go. I want the signs to be facing up front. pipette in this one. There we go. We'll get them to go a little bit more straight when we get the tie around it. So let's just have one more, then we can tie them up. Now see, those two pipettes came with the oils that I bought for my video and to make these things with. Okay, here's the last of the raffia and the pine petals. Alright. Now, we will take the last pine cone. Let me just show you. This one too is so perfect. So is the other one. I forgot to show you. But look at that. So amazing. So symmetrical. Perfectly opened. All three of them. I've gone pine cone collecting before. If you saw that video where I'm kind of walking through the forest. And those pine cones were nearly the perfection that these are. Okay, push that down. Now this one is just pure cinnamon, and this one's apple pie. I'm gonna give this to the individual who probably likes less intense fragrances, but they both have just some red colored floral and some cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks, of course, are not even necessary except for decoration because there is so much natural cinnamon in there. Pure and natural cinnamon oil. Okay. Now this pipette came with the, no, I bought these separately. Got a little bit cluttered. Oh, there's a thing of anyway, I don't have anything to protect this. Maybe I can put a little bit of straw in there. See if it'll just sit safely in between the bottles. I don't know. It's a plan, see? If it's gonna turn out perfectly or not. I'm gonna clean up my table and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I am going to use these pieces of jute string to tie the bags instead of the gold things they gave me. So let's see what is the best way to just get a couple of them off of here. Wow, they're really long. It's really, oh, it's not cut. Okay. let's just make strings that are big enough for these packs. Okay, that's not going to be anything fancy. I don't want to make anything fancy about that. We're just going to close it. That's all. Okay. I'm right-handed, so I need to make the right side of the string longer. Make your little bow. Come around. Make your little loop like you're tying a shoe, because it's not going to be fancy. We're just doing a traditional bow tie. Right? There. Nothing fancy, just that, okay? Sitting. Isn't that pretty? I just love it, I love it, I love it. I like this side better. Let's turn the bow around. Okay, that's the front. Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and just use 2 on this one. Is this the side I like better? Yeah, it's alright. They both kind of look the same. By the way, let me tell you that these sweet little pictures that are in the background, the Grinch and Santa Claus, are the artwork of a friend of mine. He's a pastor and an artist. I finally, after years and years, have finally framed them. And they're pretty inexpensive, you know, frames. But I definitely didn't want to splurge a lot of money on cute little drawings. Yeah, they're just pencils, so they might end up, I don't know, getting lost or destroyed. I don't know. But I just loved the red, and it was fine. Try to pinch pennies wherever I can these days. Alright, here. I think that's the front. That's pretty good. And this bow's is going to turn out a little bit shorter, I'm afraid. That's okay, though. I have never, ever been a perfectionist, ever. No, it's not true. I did used to be a perfectionist about certain things. But where these kinds of things are concerned, no. I didn't make myself crazy with worry about things being perfect. Alright, there we go. Just get this a little shorter. Now, I just love those. I love those. What do you think? The next next chore now is to, because see these 3 things are going to go into another bigger package. And we're going to need, let's see, are these cut? They're not pre-cut either, I don't think. Let's open them up. Yeah, so I don't do videos like this very often where I actually am talking without it being a voiceover, but no idea if the sounds are even or regulated. No idea. Alright, so yeah, this is already tangled. I am going to just like get one big long one for each bag. See, it's not going on this bag, it's going to go on the craft paper bags. Alright, so we're just going to cut myself another one. And then another nice long one. Okay, so we've got 3 of those. And what I want is some labels. Here's one for one person. I want each one to be different. And here's another one for the other person. These are snowflakes. Okay. Gosh, this is so fun. Alright, and this one is the ornament. Just messing up my bag. Right. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Probably end up putting this in another bag anyway. Okay, so we've got bells, snowflakes, and trees. Aren't they cute? I just love them. And I also got, let's see, last year, or when was it? I received a gift with this stuff in the bottom of it. So I am going to repurpose, reuse. No, it's not a repurpose actually. It's reuse. Okay, so here's one at a time to open. So I'm going to send these in a box with other gifts. And that can't be in there just like it is. We need to put a little bit of padding, not on the bottom of it, but on the sides. See? So that if it gets squished in between another gift, it's not going to hurt the pine cones or the oil glass jars, okay? So all in there with stuffing on the sides. Stuffing on the sides. Filler, I guess. Okay. Filler in there. There. I think that's going to be fine. I'll put a little filler on top too. Just so nobody can see what it is. Alright. So, that's going to be how it comes out of the box. But going to take a string and I want to put, I want to double it. That's why I made it longer. I want to put both of them through there. tie it really tight around just one side to keep it closed. Is this gonna work? Kinda. Pretty good. I am no professional, I'm telling you what. Okay, so then if you tie this in a bow, that's gonna hold it closed and hold it down. No, it's not. It is not holding it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna staple it. But I'm not gonna staple it right now. You get the idea. Okay? This is what it's gonna look like, and I'll label it. Here's gift number 1. I'm not going to label it yet, you see, because I'm not sure who's going to get which spices. You know what? It doesn't matter. I am not going to put her name. Yes, I am. I do. I have to put her name. I have to choose. But I am going to tell them that they can mix and match and switch and trade and that kind of thing. Okay. Let's put some of this aside. Okay. Just in the side. Starting out the side with the glass. Okay. Moving around there. Okay. And a little bit more on the top. Alright. Again, get a string. Yeah, I'm going to staple them. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, get this. I bet you I could fit that through there more easily than if I put the frayed ends through there. Is it gonna go? Okay, I wet it just a tiny bit. That always works with thread. I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, I like the right side best for some reason. This time I'm thinking I'm gonna tie ahead of time. Not that one. And then tie it again. Okay. Down at the bottom. Probably won't stay for long because I've got to staple it. There we go. There. Bag number 2. Isn't that cute? Oh my word, I just love it. Okay, last but not least, we have I buy these bags for, I bought them for my gift shop video role play. And, you know, I think it won't go to waste because I always use what I buy somewhere, somehow along the way. Okay. Got a lot of this red and green. Okay. So, bottle side next to the grass that's all the way to the bottom. Okay. Now, this right here. Wants to come back up with my fingers. It's funny. Just a little bit more stuffing on the side, just to hide. We're hiding the side. Side hiding. Okay. Weird stuff on my table. It's like, where does it come from? Alright, so now we just need one last. Ooh, I made this one really long. So funny. Told you I just can't, no matter what I do, I can't do it like the same every time. I just can't. And you notice that I pick out the, everyone's card has to be different. So, oh, wait, I want to tie it first. Okay. Bring it back. Tie it up. Tie it up. I said tie. Okay, there we go. And there it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay. Show you all three of them. Let me just show you these real quick. I just have to. I thought that was very, very talented. Just for sitting down and, what do you call it? Sketching. He was just sketching out a drawing, and I don't think he was even looking at anything. And that's something. So finally, gosh, I was given this. It says 2018, and it's 2024, and I'm finally getting them done. Crazy is that? Okay. Okay, y'all. Happy holidays. Thank you for joining me for this. And I will see you in the next